Okay, we get to try this again because I ran out of time on the last one. So, uh, oh crap! Now what were the questions? Favorite favorite thing class. Oh, favorite pastime was the one Chris mentioned. I need to make this quicker. I already did this on YouTube, and it was like, since I wasn't wearing my glasses, I didn't keep an eye on the time. And just as I was answering, what's your favorite band and stuff like that, I ran out of time. I went to put on my glasses, and the timer was like 3, 2. It's like, shit! Okay. Oh, this is a do-over. First time I've done this, actually. Usually I just stop and post. I should have made this like a part 2 or something. Eh, too late now. Okay, so class size, since that was, or class click, since that was the one I was going to answer initially. Um, just kind of the meh crowd, I guess, is what you described them as. We were the people who really didn't care. I was called the bag lady of my school because I wore a jeans jacket that I loved because it had a lot of pockets. It had two on the insides that were really deep pockets. It had two here, and then of course it had two at the bottom. And I had pencils, I had pens, I had a calculator up here. Um, just like lunch money or something up here. On this side, in the inside pocket, I had pens. I mean, I had a wad about that big of pens. On this side, on the inside pocket, I had any change. Basically, anything you dropped, if I was around and I didn't see anybody, it was mine. Okay, I went over, I picked it up, I walked on. Change or pencils, pens. I think the janitors were happy when I left because all the money that they had been using when they clean up was theirs again and not mine. But yeah, that's basically it. Chad Adams. There were three of us, or four of us, including me. Chad Adamson, who was epileptic, had grand mal seizures, and I have an epileptic condition too. It's just I have petit mal seizures, so you don't see it, which I think is more dangerous because you don't really know if somebody's having one. Randy Laum, who was just the one person nothing would ever stick to, is water off of his back, just about anything. And Jason Hamry, who was, I wouldn't say a failed athlete. He got into an accident with his bike in ninth grade and was a football star up until then, but I think it screwed his arm up. And he just couldn't, I don't know, maybe it just hurt when he lifted it to a certain point or something. But aside from that, some other kids like Paul Wuschlager, Eric Sorensen, Ian Hodge, uh, don't have my yearbooks, so I can't. I can see the faces, I just can't remember the names. Favorite teacher while I'm at it? Oh man. Claude Juk, who was the senior English teacher, but because my class was so big, we had a whole 120, but we were the biggest class ever at the time. I think my sister's class actually beat that record. I don't remember. But he taught my ninth grade class, and it was wonderful. It was really wonderful because he was talking in a way that he really made you love what you were reading. He was so used to trying to rekindle interest because he was dealing with kids. It's like, oh, screw it. It's my last year here. I don't care. We did. Okay. Screw it. I'm gonna make two videos because I have to tell this. One of the best things that ever, and total backup on what I just said. He used to do slideshows because he went to like Stonehenge when you could literally walk around it. He went to the Great Pyramid of Giza when you could climb to the top. He actually had some pictures of himself up there. And oh, as if my grandma didn't do enough to make me want to go travel the world. He sure as hell fanned that flame. But it was on a day when he was doing a slideshow. And one of the seniors in his class fell asleep. Didn't hear the bell. So as we came in, he went like this and pointed over, and this poor kid was passed out. You know, head like this against his books. He was oblivious to everything. And Mr. Jook was just sitting there with this shit-eating grin, because he knew. I think the poor kid honestly had just been writing himself ragged, and Jook knew it. And all of us came very quietly in. We sat down, and we were all looking at this kid. And the bell rang again. And the kid didn't move. And Jook knew. I mean, we knew he was okay. He was breathing. He was just passed out. And it took him a minute, but I think he honestly did hear the bell, and he just was getting up really slow. Kind of blinked and looked around and picked up his books and walked off. And we didn't laugh right away because we knew it was like, oh my god, you poor kid. But oh man, it was funny. So there's my question to you guys now. What is your most favorite high school moment? Because that's mine, and it would figure I got it out of the way in ninth grade. It's like, well, what do you do to follow that up? 3 minutes left. Okay, I'm gonna keep these on for now so I can see the timer. Cause hell, I'm just looking down at it anyway, even if I can't see it. Actually, this works. I can. No, that doesn't work. Anyway, so what's the other one I wanted to do? You know what? I think I'll stop it there and I'll just retitle this thing, school, responding to school, and then I'll respond to the others because everything was favorite after that. It's favorite book, favorite pastime, favorite, toilet paper brand, favorite Kleenex, and that favorite cuss word to use when some newbie pwns your ass in cola, and it's all because of lag. So, okay, we'll do that next, and I'll get this posted and adjusted, and we'll see you guys then.